Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and it's not that told. It's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually... product out on the field, and when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Good job, Ellie. Some time.
Detroit!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Lee's got it over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The numbers for him from a week ago. 3 catches, 87 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And they'll run it here. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
No, check, Patriot!
And they'll go on the ground. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now let's go!
They're going to look to throw. Oh, no! God damn it, that's the wrong guy. Oh, the other guy was wide open. Damn.
A look at the starters now on the defensive side of the ball for the Giants. Now they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Hurry up, here we go!
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, this
Couldn't
guy.
hang on to it through the contact.
Captain Kirk.
Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, It tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance.
We ain't going to be able to make them tackle. You kidding me?
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase
That's
their
three dudes.
proficiency.
That's three guys.
Start getting the playmakers involved.
That's three guys.
To me pregame, that's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think
that guy ran through three guys.
Wow. Them and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Really strong. Got really strong, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing for his
that guy. Oh, wow. They just running through people.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Wow. This guy's stumbling. No problem. Hey, look, I'm still knock that guy off. I ain't even got my balance, but I'm going to still knock him off.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's short. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 56 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
At that time, homie.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Wow.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now they try the right side here, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
I see you, Cato. See you, Rook.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Back to throw.
Oh, look at these two. Look at these two.
That's Norris. And he's
I'm going to show you what they made him do.
not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Let me show you what they made them do. Watch they make our two guys run into each other.
Hasn't it been very accurate? Gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now
good thing this game don't mean shit. Look at that. Look at they make our two guys run into each other.
So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
Oh,
field
man.
shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can.
I mean, watch this. I mean, it's actually pretty funny. We're gonna make our two guys run into each other. Watch, here it comes. Here it comes. Look. So he don't knock it down. I don't know what they making him do, and then he knocks him off. Oh man.
First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. And on the ground they go with a running back. They're only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
Green 39.
They'll drop to throw.
Good job!
This is intercepted, but
Oh, he's cheating! Oh my God! Oh my God! Really?
4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
I mean, we saw this shit a mile away, and he didn't get his feet down. We saw this shit a mile away. This, of course, our own guy knocks him out of bounds on the interception. These cheating rats, boy. I mean, good God Almighty. Hey, man, look, these guys ain't got nothing to lose. These guys, they ain't got nothing to lose.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And you can see it's no race for the top spot. It's been decided. These guys will hope to get through Week 17 in one piece before they host a division round game in 2 weeks' time.
The Bears win.
What they'll do is they'll be very selective about who plays in this game. Right? There's certain guys that maybe are starters, but maybe haven't played as much as other guys during the year. Maybe they still need their timing back. Other guys, you're going to put in bubble wrap and put them on the sidelines and tell them we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Looking to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 3-0 is our score, and we're back to Philadelphia after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, God damn it. What the fuck was that?
Off at the 12. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
Oh,
just down
man,
to score. They come out firing right away and compound things
Look how they made him throw that fucking ball.
They
I
put
mean,
their
come
defense
on,
in a
man.
really tough spot.
This is bullshit. I mean, they make him throw it right to him. Come on, man. And then they don't even make him make the tackle.
The New York set to take the
Like I
field.
said, glad this one don't mean
Partner,
anything,
just looking
guys.
at some of the struggles they've had this season.
It's just nonsense, man.
The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what move?
I mean, let's watch this. I mean, first of all, the running back, what are you doing? You supposed to, oh, well, damn, you picked him up. And look how they, oh, my God. Oh, look how horrible they make him throw this ball. Oh, man, you know what, man? God, just, I mean, come on,